This situation is so dumb, like so dumb, and I'm exhausted reading about it. And it's one of those things where there's like stupid particles coming from every direction. You're just getting buffeted all times. So let's talk about the Jacob Trouba situation. And the short of it, and really the entire story, is that Jacob Trouba has an $8 million contract. He's playing as basically one of the third pair D-men on the Rangers, and honestly, he's not been playing well. The team wants to move his contract, but it's made more difficult by the fact that he's got a 16-team no-trade clause, or it might be 15 teams. Either way, the Rangers are somewhat limited into where they can deal him. Now, that should be the entire story, but things have gotten exceptionally stupid, and I partially blame Larry Brooks. Last night, he put an article, for some reason, digging into Trouba's personal life, saying wife's hospital residency among factors keeping Jacob Trouba with Rangers. His wife is a medical resident. She doesn't want to leave New York. It makes sense, but it's ultimately irrelevant, and he also added, without any sort of evidence, that Trouba may make it difficult even if he's dealt to a team not on his no-trade list, which doesn't make sense. So honestly, most of the conversation online has been about how Rangers fans are insane for bullying Trouba, basically, for not taking a trade somewhere he doesn't want to go. And I am a Rangers fan, so I'll admit bias. I've not really seen a ton of it, though I'm sure some exists. Here's the truth. Here is all that matters. Jacob Trouba negotiated a partial no-trade list within his admittedly bad contract. Even though he's played poorly, he has zero obligation to accept a trade to one of those teams, and no one should expect him to. However, his wife, his family having connections to New York, that's irrelevant. The NHL is filled with men from the ages of 18 to 40, all of whom have their own lives, all of whom generally do not want to be uprooted. I think it's really gross that Jacob Trouba's personal life and his wife specifically have been thrown into the spotlight when I'm sure that's not what he desires. However, if the Rangers deal him somewhere, he's got to go. That's, hockey. That's why they're paid so much. That's why the option to take less money and negotiate a full no-trade clause exists. It's an ugly situation. The Rangers management, especially after Gaudreau, are probably pissing off the team. The spotlight, it helps nothing. Either the Rangers won't be able to get a deal done, and it's fully in Trouba's rights if he vetoes a trade to a team on his list, or they will get one done, and he'll have to do what every other NHL player does and figure it out.